I guess if you want to like destine your kid to be a folk indie singer, these names are for you. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to share with you 10 baby boy names that we love but won't be using. I should say that these are names that I love that my husband doesn't love, and so that's why we're not using them. He doesn't hate them, but he's a little bit pickier than I am, I think, and I don't know. I just like really funky, weird names, and if I had to categorize these names, I would say they're kind of like hipster folk indie. I guess if you want to like destine your kid to be a folk indie singer, these names are for you. Now I will say that I am not going in some crazy detail with these names. I didn't research all of the like hidden meanings behind the names, but if you actually want me to do that more in-depth meaning behind the name type thing, I'm totally cool with that. So just let me know in the comments so that I do it for any future baby name video. So the first name on my list is Rhett. This is kind of like a shout out to you, Mom, because my mom actually just the other day told me this name, and I don't know, it like hit me. I was like, oh, I really do like that name. I actually recognize it from, I think it's called Mythical Morning, but it is a YouTube channel, and it's these two guys, and they're hilarious. You should definitely check them out. But one of them's name is Rhett, and I don't know, I just think that's a little bit unique. I have never met anybody with that name, and I would consider it uncommon, so you know. The next name on my list is Arlo, and I love this name. My husband did not like it. I think of a man with like wispy hair and like one of those flaps, you know, like Tarzan flaps. So, I mean, if you envision your son a folk singer who wears a flap, that is a good name for that. The next name on the list is Edison. Everybody knows the name Edison, but I don't really hear that name that often, actually, minus in the history books. But I don't know, there's just something I really like about the name. I am a huge fan of names that have nicknames. I don't know why. Apparently just one name is not enough for me. I want my child to have 50 names, but with Edison, you could do Ed or Eddie. I just think it's cute and simple, and again, it's just, I don't hear it very often anymore. I feel like Ed or Eddie or maybe Edison were popular at some point in time, but I feel like at least as of now, I haven't really been hearing them. Next on the list is Beckett. I have never heard this name used as a first name before. I'm sure there's some famous person with the last name Beckett or something. I can't tell you right now like where I've seen it, but I remember seeing it at some point and I wrote it down on my phone. My husband's not a fan. I think a really cute nickname for the name Beckett would be Bex. So I guess that would be B-E-C-K-S. Anyway, I don't know, that's just me, but I think it's a really cute name. The next name on this list like literally gives me warm fuzzies. My husband does not like it, and it's the name Booker. Like, if you have a kid named Booker, I want to hug you, and you should tell me in the comments because I think it's the cutest little boy name ever. Like, it's one of those names that like your son may grow up to be like, why did you name me Booker? But I don't know, it's just so cute. I mean, I wouldn't probably nickname him Book, but you could. I mean, you could. Next name on the list is actually a shout out to my brother. I don't know why I'm shouting out to my family so much in this video, but that would be Miles. Hey Miles, if you're watching. Miles, other than of course my brother, I haven't really heard that name very often. I'm pretty sure my sister might know somebody named Miles, and then of course my brother, and I know for a fact I'm sure I've heard it in like a movie or something. But I don't know, I just don't feel like it's super common, and it's not a name that I hear a lot of people mentioning in these type videos and things like that. So though it may not be like your average like hipster folk indie type name, I think if it's paired with the right middle name, it could be really cool and unique. The next name on my list is Hudson, you know, like the Hudson River. I honestly don't hear this name very often. I've heard it as a last name a lot. Jennifer Hudson, I mean, she's famous, but I just feel like that name isn't used a lot for a first name, and I think it just makes an adorable boy name. And again, if it's paired with a really awesome middle name, I feel like it could really flow and create this like super cool, like hipster folksy name if that's kind of what you're into. But even on its own, I just think it's a really respectable, cute name. Hudson. Hello, I'm Hudson. Next is Jasper. I feel like everybody has heard this name at some point or another. I don't know anybody named Jasper, and I just think it's super cute. I don't know why, but I just think of Casper the Friendly Ghost because it rhymes. And so every time I think of the name Jasper, I think of just like a friendly ghost. I just think it's a really all around like nice name. I think if I met somebody named Jasper, I'd be like, you seem like an okay guy. Next on my list, it's kind of funny because when I think of this name, I think of a serial killer, and that's Dexter. I love the name Dexter, but like I personally would never name my son that because I would look at him and be like, are you going to kill a whole bunch of bad people? I think Dexter is an adorable name. You can nickname him Dex, which I also think is super cute. I'm all about those nicknames, girl. Honestly, I totally would name our son Dexter, but I feel like my husband and I both just associate it with the TV show Dexter, and we can't get that out of our head, but I definitely wanted to share it with you guys because if you've never seen Dexter, don't, and then name your kid Dexter. Okay guys, we are on the last name, and that is Asher. I have heard a lot of people say the name Asher before, so I'm definitely not saying it's unique, but I've never met anybody with this name. So though I've heard a lot of people suggest it, I have never met anybody with the name Asher. And of course the nickname Ash is adorable, and it really gives off that like southern folksy vibe to me, and I just think it's so cute. Like this is definitely one of my higher contenders as far as a boy name. If I could choose and my husband had absolutely no opinion, I would totally name my son Asher, my next son, if I have one. We are trying to conceive right now. I'm actually in the 2-week wait, so this is the way I'm distracting myself. So if you guys liked these baby names, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you decide to use any of them, please let me know in the comments because that would literally make my day. But what I really wanna know is, do you have a kid with one of these names, especially Booker? So if you are trying to decide on a name and you haven't yet, you should name your son Booker. Book it now. Get it? Book it. That's it, everybody. And I am gonna give a little shout out to my sweatshirt right now. It says Mama, and then under it, it says Snack Maker, Maid, Best Friend. These are ways I describe myself as a mom. I designed this shirt. You can buy it. But why I'm telling you is because I'm asking you guys, and then also on Instagram, to name a few things that describe you as a mom, and I want to make a line of these shirts. So I want to have like, I don't know, like 10 plus of these shirts that all say like different things under it, like chauffeur or advocate or nurse or teacher. We wear lots of hats, and I want to, you know, show those hats off. So if you guys would like to give me some input on those shirts, let me know in the comments, or hop on over to my Instagram and direct message me there. And if you're interested in this shirt or a couple other ones that I have, I will have the whole little shop linked below for you guys. I'm more than anything trying to gather information from you guys so I can make shirts that like really fit everybody. Fit everybody, you get it? I'm just full of these puns today. And really quick before we go, if you are new, please consider subscribing down below. My name is Shelby. I do a lot of motherhood, cleaning, organization. I'm about ready to come out with a lot of like trying to conceive pregnancy related videos. So if any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe. I would love to have you. And otherwise, that's it. I'll just see you in my next video. Bye. Are because, excuse me, mother, I am busy. Excuse me, caterpillar, can you move, please? Oh, that's that. Focus, peace. Focus.